Welcome, folks. Have you ever wondered about the unknown, the bizarre, the downright strange facts that our world hides? Well, today we're going on a journey to uncover 10 of the most random, craziest facts that you might not know. From the unbelievable to the downright bizarre, we're digging deep into the treasure trove of knowledge. So brace yourselves, because this isn't your average trivia. Fasten your seatbelts for a roller coaster ride into the world of the unknown. Did you know that the total weight of all the ants on Earth is roughly equal to the total weight of all humans? Now that's a fact to make your jaw drop. It may seem baffling, especially when you consider the vast size difference between us and these tiny creatures, but let's delve into this a bit more. Ants are incredibly numerous. They're found in nearly every corner of the world, from the hottest deserts to the coldest tundras. It's estimated that for every human, there are about 1 million ants. Yes, you heard it right, 1 million. Now that's a lot of six-legged critters. But here's the kicker. Despite their minuscule size, ants are extraordinarily industrious and strong. They can carry up to 50 times their own body weight. To put that into perspective, that's like an average human lifting 2 cars. This strength, combined with their sheer numbers, is what makes the total weight of all ants on Earth a match for the weight of all humans. It's a mind-boggling concept to wrap your head around. These tiny insects, often overlooked and stepped upon, collectively weigh as much as we, the dominant species, do. It's a testament to their resilience, strength, and the power of numbers. So the next time you see an ant, remember they're part of a mighty army. Have you ever heard about the power of a black hole's gravity? If you haven't, buckle up, because the ride we're about to take is nothing short of mind-boggling. Imagine a force so powerful, so relentless that nothing, absolutely nothing, can resist it once it gets too close. Yes, we're talking about the inescapable gravity of a black hole. The black hole doesn't discriminate. It's an equal opportunity trapper, grabbing everything that comes its way. You see, the gravity of a black hole is so intense that it warps the fabric of space and time around it. This results in a gravitational pull so strong that once crossed, there's no return. What's more fascinating, or rather terrifying, is that not even light, the fastest thing in the universe, can escape this gravitational prison. That's right, light, which travels at an astonishing speed of 186,000 miles per second, becomes a captive in this cosmic jail. In fact, it is this very characteristic of trapping light that gives the black hole its name. It appears black because it consumes all the light that hits it, reflecting nothing, just like a perfect black body in physics. So next time, when you gaze up at the night sky, remember, lurking among those twinkling stars are black holes, the cosmic cops, ready to pull over anything that dares to get too close. Remember, in space, black holes are the ultimate trap. Ever wondered how fast a human sneeze can go? Well, fasten your seatbelts, folks, because the speed at which we sneeze is nothing to be sniffed at. A sneeze is more than just an involuntary expulsion of air from the nose and mouth due to irritation of one's nasal lining. It's a biological marvel that propels a mist of secretions into the air with astonishing speed. Scientists have found that a human sneeze can travel at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. That's right, you heard it correctly, 100 miles per hour. That's faster than a cheetah, the fastest land animal, and certainly much faster than any of us can run. This incredible speed is due to the pressure that builds up in our lungs when we're about to sneeze. When the sneeze finally happens, that pressure is released all at once, launching our sneeze forward at breakneck speed. But wait, there's more. Not only does a sneeze travel fast, it also spreads around a staggering 100,000 germs into the air. That's a whole city of germs launched into the atmosphere at lightning speed. So the next time you sneeze, give a thought to the speed of your sneeze. And remember, it's not just a sneeze, it's a high-speed germ-spreading phenomenon. Do you know what's the longest recorded gap between the birth of twins? Well, buckle up, folks, because this is about to get real interesting. Most people would think a couple of minutes, maybe an hour, but no, we're talking days here, not just 1 or 2, but a staggering 87 days. You heard me right, 87. This incredible record was set by a woman named Maria Jones Elliott from Ireland. She went into labor 4 months early and gave birth to her daughter Amy. But her other twin, Katie, decided she was quite comfortable where she was. Thank you very much. So she stayed put. Now, usually doctors would induce labor for the second baby within a couple of days, But in this case, they decided it was safer for Katie to stay in the womb. So Maria, the trooper that she was, carried her for another 87 days. This is a rare occurrence, but it does happen. And when it does, it's called delayed interval delivery. And it's not without risks. Both the mother and the remaining baby face a higher risk of infection. But in this case, both Katie and Maria came out of it just fine. So there you have it, the longest time between twins being born, 87 days. Imagine celebrating your birthday almost 3 months apart from your twin. Ever wondered how long a housefly lives? Well, here's something to contemplate. A housefly, that common, uninvited guest at your summer picnics, isn't planning on sticking around for long. You see, the lifespan of a housefly is surprisingly short, a mere 28 days to be exact. In the grand scheme of things, that's just a blip, a tiny fraction of our own human lifespan. Imagine living your entire life, from birth to old age, in less than a month. Each day for a housefly is like a whole year for us. Now, this doesn't mean they're not making the most of their time. Oh no, they're quite the busybodies. In those 28 days, a housefly goes through a complete metamorphosis. Starting life as an egg, it morphs into a larva, then a pupa, and finally, a full-grown fly. It's a whirlwind of change and growth, all packed into just 4 short weeks. And let's not forget, during their short lives, houseflies are also quite productive. A single female can lay up to 500 eggs. That's a lot of potential flies from just one individual. So the next time you see a housefly buzzing around, remember it's living its life in the fast lane. And while their lifespan may be brief, they certainly make their presence known. Think about that the next time you see a fly buzzing around. Did you know that just like fingerprints, every person has a unique tongue print? Yes, you heard it right. It's a lesser-known fact, but your tongue is as unique as your fingerprints. Now, you might be asking, what on earth is a tongue print? Well, it's the pattern of fissures and ridges on the surface of your tongue. These patterns are as distinctive as the whorls and loops on your fingertips. They're formed by a combination of genetics and environmental factors, and they don't change over time. Scientists have been studying tongue prints for a while now, and some believe they could be used in the future for personal identification, much like fingerprints or retinal scans. Imagine a world where a lick of a sensor could unlock your phone or verify your identity at the airport. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? But it's not just about security. Understanding the uniqueness of our tongues could also help us better understand our health. For example, changes in the tongue's texture or color can often signal underlying health issues. But here's the takeaway, folks. Our bodies are full of incredible, unique features, many of which we often overlook. Your tongue is more than just a muscle that helps you taste and swallow. It's a part of what makes you, you. So the next time you stick out your tongue, remember this. Your uniqueness isn't just skin deep. Do you know how fast a cough can go? It's a question that might seem a bit random, but it's actually pretty fascinating when you delve into it. When you cough, you're not just expelling air from your lungs, you're launching a veritable projectile, a gust of wind that can reach speeds up to 50 miles per hour. That's right, 50 miles per hour. That's faster than a car driving in a residential area and almost as fast as a greyhound can sprint. So what's happening when you cough? Well, your body is trying to clear out any irritants that may have found their way into your throat or lungs. It's a reflex action, an automatic response to something that doesn't belong. Your body is essentially trying to catapult these unwanted guests out of your system as quickly as possible. And boy, does it do a good job. But that 50 miles per hour wind doesn't just vanish into thin air. It can carry droplets of moisture and potentially germs up to 6 feet away. That's why it's so important to cover your mouth when you cough to prevent the spread of diseases. So the next time you feel a cough coming on, just remember, you're about to launch a mini hurricane from your mouth at a speed that would earn you a speeding ticket in some places. So keep that in mind the next time you feel a cough coming on. Did you know a single strand of human hair can hold up to 3 ounces of weight? Yes, you heard it right. This seemingly delicate thread of keratin, the same protein that makes up our nails and the outer layer of our skin, possesses an astonishing strength. Let's dive a bit deeper into this. A strand of hair is thinner than a piece of thread, yet it can support the weight of an apple. Now that's a fact to make your scalp tingle. The secret to this Herculean strength lies in the structure of the hair. Each strand is made up of tiny overlapping scales, like tiles on a roof, wrapped around a central core. This structure, combined with the strength of the keratin protein, gives hair its surprising durability. And it's not just about bearing weight. Hair also has a remarkable ability to stretch. When wet, a healthy strand can elongate by up to 30% of its original length without snapping. But here's a word of caution. This doesn't mean you should start hanging weights from your hairdo or stretching your locks to their limits. Over time, such actions can damage the hair's cuticle, leading to split ends and breakage. So, while it's fascinating to appreciate the strength of our hair, it's still crucial to treat it with care. So, next time you brush your hair, remember it's stronger than you think. Ever thought about how many bacteria live in your mouth? Well, brace yourself for a staggering fact. The number of bacteria residing in your mouth is not in the thousands or even millions. No, it's much more than that. In fact, it's more than the entire human population on Earth. Yes, you heard it right. Imagine 7 billion people, all squeezed into one place. That's roughly the number of humans on our planet. Now, multiply that by 10. That's the estimated number of bacteria in the human mouth. A whopping 70 billion. These microscopic residents inhabit every nook and cranny, from your teeth and gums to your tongue and cheeks. And it's not just one type of bacteria we're talking about. There are over 600 different species of bacteria that call your oral cavity home. Some are friendly, helping with digestion and protecting your mouth from harmful invaders. Others, not so much. They're the ones responsible for cavities, gum disease, and bad breath. But before you go rushing to the bathroom to brush your teeth, consider this. These bacteria are an essential part of your oral ecosystem. They play a critical role in your overall health, and most of them are harmless. So, while it may seem a little creepy to think about, these bacteria are a natural and necessary part of life. So remember, you're never truly alone. Well, there you have it. 10 of the most random and craziest facts that you may not have known. From the staggering weight of all the ants in the world, to the mind-boggling pull of black holes that even light can't escape. We've sneezed at the speed of a hurricane and marveled at the record-breaking time between twins being born. We've squirmed at the short but surprising lifespan of a housefly and discovered that our tongue prints are as unique as our fingerprints. We've coughed at shocking speeds and acknowledged the remarkable strength of a single strand of human hair. Finally, we've shuddered at the astonishing number of bacteria partying in our mouths right now. A whole new world of wonders, right? Each fact more surprising than the last. So, tell us, which fact did you find the most surprising? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay astounded.